Welcome to BPM. Power to Business Agile. Business Process Design and Modeling. BPM support Business Process Model and Notation BPM Bent version 2.0. You can define BPM and process activity type, user activity, to assign manual activity and form filling. Business rule, define any business process to automate it. Business script, able to define script to automate process action. Decision gateway, to define condition to select next activity in business process. Send event, to activate any message. Receive event, to trigger activity based on message sent. Service activity, this activity type supports service-oriented architecture SOA and enterprise integration application IA services and B2B to integrate with other system though file, web service, database, email. Creating process design is very easy. Configure process activity details. Each activity can able to define resource list, resource cost, process time, process fixed cost, user activity. You can select designed form template. This modeling use for creating unlimited process template. Configure process activity details. Each activity can able to define resource list, resource cost, process time, process fixed cost, user activity. You can select designed form template. This modeling use for creating unlimited process template. Create business process. To create process request from exiting process template, just need to select process template. Then select team and actual resource from team based on role defined in process template. Select process holiday place which use this holiday list to exclude this days while generating each activity start and due date. Once process calendar is generated, it will create total workflow for each resource with start date and due date. Also create automated timesheet to map time spent on each activity to calculate actual revenue versus time and expenses. Process stakeholder able to monitor workload and activity status. Able to capture detailed audit of each activity. Create business process execution and monitoring. Monitoring encompasses the tracking of individual processes, so that information on their state can be easily seen, and statistics on the performance of one or more processes can be provided. This information can share beyond enterprise boundary, and all stakeholders have up-to-date information to take quick and effective decisions. Activity workflow, show process-wise information with each process detail. Dashboard, give detail of 1. User-wise process activity details. 2. Quick view of overall activity status. 3. Overall workload. 4. My activity list. 5. My request and my issue. 6. Service request to meet. 7. Optional feature resource daily timesheet. Pending timesheet. Approved timesheet. Overtime approval if need to monitor timesheet. 8. Resource leave management. Rate out time resource capture. Lateness, earliness. Business process rule and policies. No need any programming to define business rule and policies. Able to define any action condition, any business script, any business policies. Easily able to import and export data to any enterprise application by SOA web service or file import/export or database integration. Service-oriented architecture SOA and enterprise integration architecture EIA. Feature to integrate any enterprise and legacy system to maximize returns on existing IT assets. 1. Web service integration. 2. Database integration. 3. CSV and XML file integration with import and export. 4. Email template with dynamic activity parameter. Form design for manual activity design user-friendly forms with integrated service-oriented architecture SOA and enterprise integration application EIA. Feature business process simulation and process optimization. By simulating any process you can find return on investment as well as fine-tune process for optimization. Simulation any process by selecting process template, number of runs, interval between run, and simulation interval time, activity fixed cost, and resource cost, activity time. Based on process activity parameter, it will show process 1 activity progress status, 2 activity queue counter, 3 resource utilization, 4 activity average cost, 5 activity total cost, 6 resource average cost, 7 resource total cost, 9 process average time, 10 process total time, 11 process average cost, 12 process total cost. Process Help Desk System. To integrate all process stakeholders beyond enterprise for dynamic decision and service. Resource Management System. Integrated time management system to generate timesheet based on resource allocated for business process activity. Feature available to approve timesheet from his supervisor. Feature available to approve overtime from his supervisor. Able to record employees' actual in and out time and lateness based on shift assigned. Able to record employees' all leave. Process Management Reporting. Able to capture revenue return versus expenses parameters. Able to capture revenue return versus expenses parameters versus process time and resource time. Able to generate all process analysis reports. Able to simulate and optimize business process, service-oriented architecture SOA, and enterprise integration application EIA feature to integrate any enterprise and legacy system. Process Help Desk System. Able to capture actual business revenue versus process resource expenses versus process resource time management. Business Process Management Reporting. Business activity monitoring for all process stakeholders. Dynamic case management and event generation. Map your business process in BPM Max Suite in few days and start getting benefit in business process cost saving more than 30%.